Merry Christmas. I discovered the other day that I'm a runner. Uh, like, you're looking at me thinking, yeah, right, you look like a runner. And if you were to see me running on the street, it wouldn't be pretty. But I was on my treadmill and I'd worked myself up to a jog and I was quite proud of myself. And it made me think of a movie that I had watched recently where the main character was working out at a gym with her best friend and they were on a treadmill. And she was facing some sort of conflict in her life that was an old, buried conflict. And she was running away and just pounding away on that treadmill. And her friend said, you know, the treadmill is good for exercising, but you're not going to get anywhere running on that. And she turned it off, picked up her bag, and turned around and walked out. And in this movie, it showed her doing that a lot, picking up her bag or turning around and leaving a room because she could not handle facing conflict. I'm like that. I'm a runner. I run from conflict. I hate conflict. I don't want to hash things out. I don't want to make things ugly. And so it is just easier sometimes for me to just turn and leave. But it got me to thinking, because this was a Christmas movie, where it talked about, the Hark the Herald. Hark the Herald, angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. So God sent Jesus to reconcile us to him. But what about reconciling man to man? You know, sometimes at Christmas time when you gather together as a family, those strains and those uncomfortable situations that you've just been able to kind of like bury throughout the year because you don't see those people kind of surface, and you're faced with a choice. Face it and deal with it, or turn around and run. And I got to thinking that we need to face these situations. And recently we've had a huge issue in our family that was reconciled. And it just has really got me pondering the thought that how many of us have family situations that need to be solved and restored. The Bible tells us that if we don't forgive those who have hurt us or have trespassed against us, then God won't forgive us of our sins. And so if we aren't reconciled man to man, are we really reconciled man to God? So this Christmas, as you gather with your family and your friends and kind of ponder things that maybe you have turned and run away from or ignored, hope that if you just ignore it long enough, it'll go away. Are you really reconciled man to man so you can be reconciled man to God? Take the time to consider that as you get together for the holidays. And maybe next time when you're hearing the song, Hark the Herald, it'll help you remember that. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem.